Hello, dear students of second prep. Let's go to start our episode today as we have to make a general revision about what we studied in the second term, as we have some types of questions as give reason for, what happens, and so on. So let's go to start our episode today with the first type of questions as we have give reason for. نبدأ مع بعض بأول نوع من أنواع الأسئلة give reason for. زي ما احنا شايفين قدامنا question بيقول the result of multiplying of frequency and periodic time equal unity. Unity, which means one, as we have periodic time times frequency equal 1. Which means what? Which means periodic time equal 1 over frequency. صح? Periodic time equal 1, and here we have frequency. So why the multiplying of frequency and periodic time equal unity? Because they are what? Directly or inversely proportional. يبقى because they are inversely proportional. يعني if the periodic time increase, the frequency decrease, and vice versa, because they are inversely proportional. Okay, next question is sound waves are longitudinal mechanical wave. Here we have two types or two sides of the question here, longitudinal wave and mechanical wave. So we should define here the longitudinal wave and the mechanical wave. So we have longitudinal wave, يعني we should define longitudinal wave, and we know. يبقى هقول له definition بتاع longitudinal wave and mechanical wave. يبقى هقول له longitudinal because what? Because the vibration of the object, أو of the particles along wave propagation direction. يبقى in this case or in this part we define longitudinal wave, and at the same time we should define mechanical wave. Mechanical wave, which means what? Need medium to propagate, which means can't be transmitted in the space, ما تنتقلش في الفراغ أو في الفضاء. So here we know now sound is what? Is longitudinal wave, and at the same time sound is mechanical wave. The answer of second question. Okay, third question said we see lightning, بنشوف البرق before hearing thunder, قبل ما نسمع الرعد. يبقى we have here two types of waves, as we have what? We have what wave and what wave. Here we have thunder sound, and we know sound is, yes, mechanical wave, and lightning is light. الرعد هيبقى عبارة عن البرق هيبقى light، ضوء. يبقى here we have a comparison as between lightning and thunder. يبقى we can answer here. هقول له كده تاني. هقول بقى يبقى هنا هنعمل compare between what and what, between mechanical wave and electromagnetic wave. يبقى lightning and thunder. Lightning electromagnetic wave, okay, have أو has high speed. تتنقل بسرعة كبيرة. طبعا we know from first step خدناها في أولى إعدادي 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. While here thunder is mechanical wave, what, low speed relative to the electromagnetic wave, تمام, equal 340 meter per second. So now we know why we see lightning before we hear thunder. Okay, نرجع تاني للquestion عندنا. Question number 4. Tuning fork is considered as oscillatory motion. And we know oscillatory motion is motion on, yes, on the two sides of the origin point or the rest point. يبقى in this question we will define the oscillatory motion. So هنقول له بقى oscillatory motion. oscillatory motion. يبقى هنا motion on the two sides of rest, or ممكن أقولها origin point or fixed point. As we know now the definition of the oscillatory motion as the motion on the two sides of what, of the rest or the origin point. Okay. Number 5. Rotary B is considered as periodic motion, not oscillatory motion. So we should define what? Periodic motion or oscillatory motion? Yes. In this question, we have to define write the definition of periodic motion, because in the question it said not oscillatory motion. We have rotary B اللي هي النحلة اللي بنلفها كده بتلف حول نفسها. يبقى we define what here? We define the periodic motion. So هقول له periodic motion، نكتب definition بتاعها، يبقى periodic motion هقول له motion repeated regularly at equal periods of time. At equal periods of time. So now we know what is meant by the periodic motion as we define from give reason for. Okay. Next one is question number 6. Sound can be heard from all surrounding directions. Sound can be heard from all surrounding directions. يبقى هقول له ليه الصوت بيتنقل في أو نسمعه from all surrounding directions من كل الاتجاهات. يبقى هقول له yes because it propagates يعني بينتشر in spheres في كور كده شكل كروي in all directions in their center the source of sound. يبقى we have spheres like that. بنشوف الشكل بتاع الساوند as spheres like that and the center أو in the center of these spheres is what? Is the source of sound. So here we know now we can hear sound from all surrounding directions من جميع الاتجاهات from behind from right side left side up يعني above your head مثلا or downward and so on. Okay, next one or next question is here as a give reason برضو as we see now give reason for. بيقول في give reason the intensity of sound increase when the sound source touch a resonance box. The intensity of sound increases when the sound source touches a resonance box. And we know resonance box اللي هو الصندوق اللي بيسموه بالعربي الصندوق الرنان as hollow box صندوق مفرغ. So if we put any source of sound inside this box as lute زي العود كده or guitar or violin اللي هي الكمانجة or strings fixed on hollow box اللي هو resonance box. يبقى here we talk about the surface area of vibration. So the sound intensity increase in this case أقول له because surface area of vibration increases. Okay. Number 8. Dogs can't hear all sounds produced by man. طبعا we know sounds here as we know sonic waves, ultrasonic, infrasonic and sonic waves. Dogs can hear all sounds produced by man. يعني كل الساوند ما بيسمعهاش يعني سوري can hear يعني بيسمع كل الأصوات تصدر من الإنسان. طبعا يبقى أقول له طبعا هنا in this question because dogs can hear all sonic waves اللي هي from 20 hertz to 20 kilo hertz. طبعا here the human طبعا can hear طبعا الإنسان بيقدر يسمع from 20 to 20 kilo hertz أو 20,000 kilo hertz. يبقى هنا at the same time dogs can hear more than 20,000 كيلو هرتز او 20000 هرتز or 20 كيلو هرتز. الكلاب تقدر تسمع اعلى مننا كمان. يبقى can hear all sounds produced by human. Number 9. A tissue paper is translucent. Translucent which means semi-transparent يعني شبه أو شبه شفاف. يبقى tissue paper is translucent يعني شبه شفاف. طبعا هقول له because it allows some light rays to pass through. بيسمح لجزء من اللايت بس انه يعدي منه. عشان كده قلنا translucent as we studied before in 5th primary. خدناها في 5 ابتدائي قبل كده. translucent, transparent and opaque. opaque طبعا يعني معتم، يعني doesn't allow any light ray to pass through it. Number 10. The light refracts when it transfer from one transparent medium to another. يعني the light will refract، الضوء هينكسر أو change its direction، هيغير اتجاهه. not returning back، not reflect مش هينعكس، هينكسر. refracts when it transfer from one transparent medium to another. طبعا ليه؟ خلي بالنا قال to another يعني من air to glass، from air to water، from air to diamond، يعني different in densities. يبقى هنا هقول له الانسر عندنا due to difference in densities أو density. طبعا مثلا glass density not like air density and so on. عشان كده light refracts and we know what is meant by light refraction. Refraction of light which means the light change its direction when it travels from transparent medium to another due to difference in densities، عشان اختلاف الكثافة between the two media. Question number 11. The petals are colorful and scented. يبقى petals are colorful and scented. طبعا الانسر هنا طبعا we know the pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma. طبعا هنا البيتلز اللي هي الورق الملون in the flower بيبقى colorful and scented يعني ملون وليه رائحة مميزة. طبعا الانسر هتبقى to attract insects، عشان يجذب الحشرات. طبعا يعني as butterfly الفراش، as honeybee النحل. طبعا to stick with the pollen grains and transfer it from one flower to another, especially in cross pollination. طيب we have another question as number 12 here. Question number 12. Pollen grains in pollination by insects is أو are coarse and sticky. تبقى خشنة ولزجة. يا ترى ليه؟ in the pollen grains طبعا خلي بالنا قال لي in pollination by insects are coarse and sticky. طبعا to attract أو to attached عشان تلزق with insect body. هنا ده اللي هو question number 12 عشان تلزق فيها. We have another question as give reason for number 13. بيقول the light waves are transverse wave. طبعا هنا بيتكلم على اللايت ان هو transverse wave، موجات مستعرضة زي ما بنقولها بالعربي. هقول له because vibration of the particles or of the media أو medium أو of the body are perpendicular. خلي بالنا من العلامة دي، علامة perpendicular as we studied before in geometry. Vibration of the particles are perpendicular on wave direction. Okay, dear students, by the end of this question, we should end our episode today. I hope you get more benefits from this question. Until we meet again, thank you, see you, and goodbye.